about to tell you the most important thing that you have to take into consideration or thing you should do in your military career. Okay? But you choose goddamn damn man, one of the Pappy! And we are back with another video. I'm sorry for not giving y'all a video yesterday. I I got a new haircut. I cut my facial hair off. I've been acting different, you know? But here I am today. But now I said something in a video that I kind of want to break down, right? I said I think I said the military don't change you, but it exposes the problems it already has. It was something like that. And somebody was like, Pat, what you mean it don't change you? Or whatever the case may be. Here's the thing. The military, as great as it is to do, their only objective is the mission. It's not about changing who you are mentally. You know what I'm saying? For an example, if you come into the military with money problems, you have an addiction problem, whatever problem you have, the military is not in charge of fixing those issues. Okay? And so if you don't face those issues head on, the military is only going to expose it. Let's just say you have let's just say you have a problem with authority. You shouldn't be joining the military anyway, but if you just happen to join, getting yelled at or being told what to do in basic is going to you're going to struggle with that. Okay? And then that's going to carry over into your career. So until you face the issue you have with authority, it's going to continue to be a problem for you in your career. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with authority, so I really don't know how to how you can get that resolved, but it's very important. Like I said, they only care if you are able enough to continue the mission. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the mission. Every base has a different mission, but every day, that's what it's all about. It's not about your childhood trauma. It's not about your addiction to alcohol. It's none of that. You have to put your big boy drawers on, big girl drawers on, and address your issues. Take care of your mental health. I really like to believe that they have gotten better with this. But if they haven't, therapy. You can go to therapy while in the service. I encourage you to go to therapy while you're in service and when you separate. Okay? Because if you don't, okay, here's what happened. Throughout your career, you're going to experience a lot of things that the normal or regular civilian don't go through. Okay, uh, I believe when when it happens to y'all, because it's going to happen. When you see that leadership make some of the dumbest decisions, that can really take you to a place to where it's like, damn, are we really doing business like this? Are we really conducting ourselves in this manner to where we're making the dumbest and not the when bad decisions are made, it's gonna fuck with you to the point to where it just like it can kind of like depress you. So if you're not strong enough mentally, dog, it's going to mess you up. And so you're going to need somebody to talk to. Okay? I'm not gonna say it, I wrote it down right here. I wrote it down right here. Calling home to vent about the military is needed to have a successful military career. And the reason I say that is because of what I just said. You're going to go through some things that just don't make sense, and you need to call somebody to talk about it. Somebody that's not experiencing it with you, because it's going to be a different perspective that they're going to have to offer. It's not going to be about, well, do this with the troops or do that with the troops or go talk to your supervisor about this. No, 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 no. You know, when the stuff has hit the fan, you need to talk to somebody that you can just vent to. Yeah, you gonna need that person. You know what I'm saying? Is very beneficial. But let me just stay on topic. Those situations that may happen, bro, to where you're kind of delirious, it can cause you to crash out if you can't get it under control. And the one thing you don't want to do is crash out. Mm-mm. So, fellas, listen. I know we supposed to be all strong and macho and this and that, but you have to talk to somebody before it's too late. Before it's too late. You don't want to be the person that gets medically discharged because of some mental health issues. You can avoid all that just by going to counseling. Sometimes you may just need to cry. Crying is not a sign of weakness. Crying is actually your body releasing toxins out. And sometimes you're gonna cry in the military. People are going to PCS that you got cool with. Stuff not gonna go your way. You gotta release that. You know, I hate that. Well, I don't hate it. Everything's a learning experience. I don't regret nothing. But I was also young too. So me being mature and me being able to recognize where I went wrong and could have done better, I can share that with y'all so y'all can have a better career. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, as great as the military is, bro, you gonna go through some crazy stuff, and some of y'all gonna go through it at a young age. 18, 19, 20. It may drive you to drinking. It may drive you to be addicted to corn. So I don't know if I can say the P word. But it's okay to seek help. So you gotta take your mental health serious, even if your supervisor don't. Even if your flight chief don't. Even if people are joking with you about it, man, forget them. Because it's all about you. You don't go home to these people. You don't wake up to these people. Only thing you do is work with these people. So it's not their job to cater to your needs. That is your job. So if you want to sit there and continue to suffer, that's on you. And I'm telling you, you don't have to do that. There are a lot of resources available to you to where you can get some help. Like don't be the veteran that got out and you trying to go on this social media thing to where you just bash the military because they don't take care or they didn't take care of your mental health. Even if it's true, bro, you gotta take some accountability of your own life, your own mental health. So shit, that's you gotta have that, bro. You gotta do that. And like I said, I like to think that they have gotten better with the mental health. Because if not, if they haven't gotten better, that's why you see these mass shootings on base. People are snapping. So if you feel yourself in the snap, bro, you gotta breathe, calm down, and go talk to somebody. And when you talk to your counselor, run it the real way. Don't be like, oh, brother. No. If you want to say, man, fuck him than say, man, fuck him, just to get it off. Sorry, kids, I ain't trying to cuss, but I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? So prioritize and make sure that your mental health is healthy throughout your military career. Now, if you wait to the end, which you shouldn't, I don't recommend that. But if you wait to the end of your career and you a veteran now, and now you just have all these rushing thoughts, you can't stop them, you can't control them, and you just feel like you're going crazy, man. The VA has a lot of resources, bro. The VA has a lot of resources, and while you insert that, a lot of resources. So take advantage of the resources, bro. You got to. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta, man, I just want y'all to be okay, and which you will, but it's going to be instances to where the military can be a lot. It can be a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you see somebody get kicked out because they don't smoke some weed or something because they needed an outlet. But your outlet can be therapy. Therapy is so therapeutic, bro, because you learn so much about yourself, and then you get some tools to help you, and then those professionals, they are professionals for a reason. They see things in a way that you can't even process it. That's why they get paid the big bucks. But they're there to help you. Okay? So yeah, I just want to come on here and tell y'all to prioritize your mental health. Never put your mental health second. Never do that. Never do that. If you feeling off mentally, go talk to somebody. And if people think you weak, oh well, it is what it is. You not living for them. Because at the end of the day, it's all about doing your time and getting out and being a stable veteran. And not being somebody or being a veteran that talk and act like they got a few screws loose. Like I've seen older people, 60s, 70s, 80s, still dealing with trauma from their military career 50 years ago or something like that. So I'm trying to get y'all to catch it early. So yeah, that's that on that. I hope y'all listen, bro. I really do. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out, bro.